We begin with breaking news. A tri-state police officer has been killed in the line of duty. Investigators say the suspect slammed into her patrol car during a pursuit on 275. It's a story that we first brought you last night on WCPO 9 News at 11 as breaking news. Here are the very latest developments this morning. In an early morning press conference, Springdale Police Chief Thomas Wells identified that officer as 33-year-old Kaia Grant. Another officer, Sergeant Andrew Davis, was injured in the crash. The suspect involved in that pursuit is now in custody. Police say they also recovered a gun from the crash scene. WCPO 9 News reporter Jasmine Miner has been following all the new developments this morning. She joins us live now in Springdale with the very latest details about how this all unfolded and how the department and the community, really, Jasmine, is now trying to cope with this tragedy. Good morning.
Good morning, Tamika. Yeah, it's a rough morning for this community over here in Springdale, and if you are waking up this morning and hitting the roads, you might notice that I-275 eastbound Winton Road all the way to I-275 westbound Princeton Pike has been closed off by Springdale police officers because in the middle of that 4-mile radius is where the crash happened with Kaia Grant, and that really sort of puts it all into perspective and just how thorough this police department wants to be with this investigation. They've been there really since late Saturday night when this all went down. Now let me break this down for you. Officers tell us that Kaia Grant, this crash happened around 8:30 Saturday night. Officers from another police department started a car chase heading westbound on I-275 for a suspect driving away in a car, and it was around that time when the suspect's car crashed into Grant's police cruiser. We're told Sergeant Andrew Davis was also with her at the time of the crash. Both were taken to UC Hospital, and police say Andrew Davis has since been released, thankfully, but the death of Kaia Grant sparked devastating emotion as many struggle just to hold back tears.
This is the first police officer we've lost in the line of duty in the history of the city. I'm sad that I never said to this officer, thank you for your service.
And Tamika, I got to be honest with you, I'm sure there's a lot of people in the community right now that are echoing what Mayor DOYLE WEBSTER said in that press conference. Well, we're also learning more about Officer Kaia Grant. You see there on your screen, the 8-year Springdale veteran was born and raised in Wyoming and graduated from Wyoming High School in 2005. She graduated from the College of William and Mary in Virginia in 2009. And for the next 3 years, she really committed her life and her work to helping the community. She managed an after-school program for at-risk youth in Cincinnati, and she was then hired by Springdale Police Department in August of 2012. Now, this man, fortunately, is doing all right. This you see there on your screen, the Springdale police sergeant injured in the crash, 30-year veteran Andrew Davis. He's already been released from the hospital. We're told he's doing all right this morning. In fact, Davis made it to that morning's press conference in time, joining Chief Wells and Mayor DOYLE WEBSTER and showing support for his department and, of course, Kaia Grant. Now, I do want to share this little tidbit that we found out from the Greater Cincinnati Police Museum. Apparently, Kaia Grant is the first police officer killed in the tri-state area outside of jail duty. And of course, the Police Museum keeps a record of all fallen officers since the year 1845. So you really get an idea of not just the impact she had here in the Springdale community, but also across the tri-state. I'm reporting live in Springdale. Jasmine Miner, WCPO 9 News.